What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Emotional, and guess what?
I'm back, and I'm better than ever. Got a neck.
And we are back at it for another reaction video. This is ABC Crew makes a new top 5 list. I've been wanting to react to this for a minute. So, like, comment, subscribe. Now, baby, let's vibe. Hit the button, baby.
Welcome back to the ABC Crew channel. This is technically season 2. We took a little long hiatus. A lot has happened in life. I had a kid.
Congratulations, sir.
So,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Congrats, yeah. W-cell in the comments.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. We have the top 5 1v1 hoopers. We debate. Up next.
Filmed August 11th. Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Well, B. Ellis.
No, I want to know Millies because I watched your vid sell.
Okay.
I did one. We didn't know Millies.
All right. So my list right now.
Oh yeah, because me and B kind of already. Yeah.
All right, my list right now. Top 5 101 players. You want me to start from 5 or 1?
5.
5, please.
Yeah.
5.
Put the suspension up.
I have Moon still.
Fair.
Okay. 4.
I agree.
And this is where it gets really tough because he just had the biggest win of YouTube. To me, that's the biggest win in YouTube history. Biggest upset.
Okay.
Scoob.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That was the biggest
I had to think for a second.
individual win
Yeah.
for an individual I've ever seen in this space.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's Lamar.
Yeah.
That was a huge win. At 3, it also gets tricky here. 2, 3, 4 get tricky because it's like he beat this guy, he beat this guy, he beat this guy. So it's just a matter of how you want to do it.
Zay,
I
Rob,
would
Nas.
have at 3 Zay because Rob just beat him. I'd have Rob at 2. I have Nas at 1.
Bro, that's literally mine. I think, did I have? No, I had. No, yeah, I had. Yeah. Especially because of the Rob and Nas thing. I mean, the Rob and Zay situation. Yeah, it's Moon, Scoob, Zay. I still feel like Zay should still be in the conversation for number 1, but that's just what I think, though. But anyway.
Me and Millie had the exact same.
For real?
Top 5.
And
Yeah,
it's
bro,
tough
really.
too. It's also like the Nesco combo still like
Yeah,
obviously
Nes-
honorable
Nes-
mention. Nesco's filthy. I don't want to disrespect. I just have Moon at 5. Moon's been on a tear too. You got Cam creeping in. That is going to be part of that conversation, especially if he beats Moon in pay-per-view 3. So, but go ahead, next list.
No.
Well, I would say I think I read a lot of the comments. Everybody was like, "Scoob just beat Lamar and he's 4," and I was like, "We can't forget the Eugene game.
Yeah.
That was also recent, but also too, we gotta understand this. That was Zay's first loss ever.
Right.
So I can't knock him from 1-2 or go. You know what I'm saying? And or from 2 and take him to 5. I just can't do it.
Rob and Zay have 1 loss, right?
1 loss total, and the rest of the 5 lists have multiple losses. So it's like over their career. So I can't have recency bias and say, oh, he lost 1 game, he's 5, or you know what I mean? It's just he won 1 game, he's this. But when you have a Zay and Rob who both lost 1 game only, it's kind of hard to like. I think those two interchange each other, and I think from dominance standpoint, I just think Nas has to be at number 1 right now.
Yeah, and that's why it's tough too. So because it's like people will say, well, if you're going head to head, then Scoob beat Rob, and that's where you just have
they beat Nas.
Yeah, so there's so many of like he beat this guy, but I just look at Rob's resume. He has 1 loss. You know, if Rob loses to Zay, then Rob's at 4 or 5 for me, and then Scoob is 3. You know. So it's just tough timing, but B, what's your list?
Bro, I just think Rob has been just as dominant.
As who?
As Nas. I do. I know he lost to Scoob.
Yeah.
But like,
Right.
I think if you look at the totality of his career, he got 2 skunks on there.
He do. School was one of them.
Nobody else has had 2 skunks. Or nobody else got a skunk on their resume.
That's true.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Nas got a skunk on his resume.
He do?
Smooth Joe. But
Oh, wait.
bro,
Did I
he
watch
got
that? I don't know if I saw that.
15 O's. He got a 15-0 against Scoob. He has a 14 or 15-0 against Day Day. Like he has 2 scars.
Oh,
I
that
know
was
he lost to
Day-Day?
Scoob. We just seen Scoob beat LP, so that's not even a bad loss in terms of, you know what I'm saying, whether how you want to put it, slice it. I don't think neither one of y'all lists is wrong, by the way. Like if anybody has Nas one, I have Nas and Rob tied. Like I got a 1A, 1B. I said it even.
Oh,
on
yeah,
my
pick one. B.
Yeah.
Bump that.
I don't
Yeah.
have to pick one, bro.
No.
I don't have to pick one.
Billy, he's a Russell
I would-
Westbrook
I
fan.
would-
Get it,
I
man.
don't-
I understand.
I don't have to pick
Why
one.
are
I
you
don't have to pick one in
bringing
this
that up?
situation. I don't have to pick one in this situation. The reason why I say I don't have to pick one in this situation is because fucking check up. But anyway.
You heard what he said.
But brother, I just feel like those two have been dominant and doing it at like the same pace. I really do. And the only way there is a definitive number one for me is when they play. I know
Yeah.
the fans are gonna be angry with me. They always are, but that's just how I genuinely feel about the situation. Like for the longest I had Nas at 1. And then I had Zay. Then Zay took a tough L. Now I'm kind of like, is it Nas? Is it Rob? Like, we've been talking about this matchup for years. Can I definitively say Nas is better than him based on him beating Zay in his hometown? When Nas and Zay checked up and Zay got the best of him.
Nah, yeah. That's why I have Zay at 2. Or I meant
Yeah.
Rob at 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because that win against Zay, like nobody's beat Zay yet. So it's like I feel like that jumps into 2, but dang, you don't think Nas is 1, B?
I genuinely don't have him as a definitive. Like I can't say Nas is better than Rob right now. Not after that win.
That's
I
not
can't
crazy.
Say Rob is better than Nas either though. Just based off the amount of times or the full year he's been dominant for. You know what I'm saying? I can't defend. And then I know people are gonna say, well, Nas beat Tay by more points. I mean, bro, Rob and Tay played on a pay-per-view, and when Nas played Tay has gotten significantly better. Like guys have gotten better throughout their like tenure. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a tough situation for me, bro. I don't have nobody as number 1. I got 2 number 1s right now, and the only way one of them could definitively be better than one is if they play.
That's gonna be one hell of a monologue there. Find out who the number 1 player is on YouTube based on this pay-per-view. Like it's gonna be like this is for the title. This should be 100%. They should get a legit title belt.
Facts.
Rob versus Nas. The winner of that is going to be definitive. There'll be no more debate for the number 1 spot.
It won't be.
At the time.
Yes, at you know what I'm saying, of course, 10 years from now it'll be a different conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But
And we haven't really had that moment where we could definitively say this guy is number 1 for sure. Because when Zay played Nas and beat Nas, you know, that kind of happened before the scene really blew up the way it has. So there was always kind of that asterisk, but now with the Zay loss, it's kind of like this is the moment in time that you can put a belt on somebody and then kind of go from there after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because
Do you guys? Let me actually go ahead. Sir. My bad. Do y'all think? I rewatched the Zay game with Nas, and I just think Nas was out of shape.
Bro, listen,
Everybody
I was
says
very
that.
close to Nas at the time. Like I'm traveling with him where he's on the squad, like, and I was with him a lot. He's a totally different person from that time period, and that's why I don't really like talking about it too much because people will quickly be like, "You can't say he's hurt. He was hurt, and he was a very, very different version of himself." That's just the fact. He was.
he shouldn't have played.
He shouldn't have played. He played the game before. He played against Kendall, and Kendall got hurt. He was 4-4 with Kendall. He wasn't looking good then, and then he played Zay the next day. Like it
Okay, it
his
was the next
first time.
day.
He hadn't even really played 5s before that. He was just trying to get into it.
Yeah. So my thing is with this whole conversation, right? You have the Zay beats Scoob, Scoob beats Rob, Zay beats Nas,
Too much going on.
Nas beats Scoob.
Too much going on.
Then you have who else does Zay beat? Nesco?
Yeah,
Yes.
Zay's
Gosh,
beat,
damn.
Zay's beat everybody, really.
Tay.
He did beat
Everybody
Tay.
but Rob.
He didn't play Moon either, I don't think.
Okay. So there might be fans out there that might watch that game and say the game ended on a one-legged fadeaway 3. Some people might have Zay too still.
I'm not mad at
I'm
that.
not-
Because it wasn't a dominant win. Like, yeah, I'm number 2. It was like it was a
Right.
one possession game both ways.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that either.
Right.
And see, that's my thing when it comes to Zay. Like, I don't understand how we just completely move Zay out of the top guy conversation. I don't understand how we just completely move him out and just like he's not part of the conversation at all. Like, everything he did up to that 1L is just like rubbed out. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. Like, how do we completely move Zay from the conversation? Zay should still be, in my opinion, like, it should still be an argument for number 1 to me. And the lowest too, for real. So I feel what B. Ellis was saying with the 1A, 1B thing. I just don't understand the whole, like, completely removing him from the top 2 thing. You know what I'm saying? When I think about it. But anyway,
It could be.
We got a lot to talk about, fellas, because
I'm not
now I'm
arguing
thinking
that either.
about these games, and I'm like, we got a lot.
Well,
we got a lot
Mills.
to talk
So
about.
also in the comments, I was reading comments. Someone said, since Rob won, he shouldn't play Nas next. He got to go rematch Scoob, and then they were saying Zay should now go play Nas. And I'm like, no, that
if
doesn't make
this,
sense. It makes
if
no
this
sense.
keeps happening, so we'll never get to the game.
Yeah, I know.
Like, because Nas did it to Rob. Now Rob could do it to Nas. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
like, nah, this needs to happen. This would be, they'd be playing. This is like the national championship game. This
Yeah.
is it.
Literally.
Rob versus Nas for the title. Like,
They
this
came
is
up with this
arguably the biggest one-on-one game that this space has seen.
Yeah, bigger than Lance and Bees.
Bigger than 2 NBA guys, probably. Which, you know, just for the culture,
It
would be.
is, bro.
This dude has built the community.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Bro, like the magnitude of this one-on-one, like, they understand it. They know.
Oh my God.
They can't keep putting it off, man. They can't keep putting it off, bro. And the thing is, the stars have aligned for it to happen before the year's over. The stars have aligned. Nas has been killing shit
Yeah.
in GTA
Everywhere.
for the last 2 years. And Rob took the tough elder scoop, and all he did was this, right out. He adjusted his whole game. Physicality-wise, mentality-wise. He's
Yeah.
adjusted everything.
yeah.
And he got a win against Zay to where nobody can tell him now when he say what Nas at. If he say it again, and if he plays another one-on-one, like let's say a city event, he says what Nas at, what they gonna tell him?
Right.
Nothing.
It all makes sense, bro. They gotta do it for the culture.
That Rob win, like, I feel like that was a pivotal moment for him mentally. Like, he got over a hump playing an away game. I just felt like that was like a pivotal moment in his one-on-one career. Like, if he lost that, you know, you don't know how it pans out, but I just feel like that was a big growth moment for him to finish that game.
Yeah.
Also, too, and the reason why I don't want to see a Scoob versus Rob rematch right now is because let's say Scoob wins again, Nas is gonna be like, I'm never taking that game. You
Yeah.
lost my man's twice.
Yeah.
Then it would defeat the whole purpose. Then we would never ever have a chance to see in that game. So that's why
Yeah.
this game has to happen now while it's hot, and it just makes sense. I just don't want to see the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather 80-year drag out. You know,
Right.
I mean, man, my gosh.
It kind of becomes like a back and forth ego battle. Like, I'm gonna ego you, and then if
Yep.
you lose, like, I'm gonna ego you. So we have a situation. Nas lost to Zay, okay, but Rob lost to Scoob. So they both have somebody else that they lost to and could go beat him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But no, I just think this is the perfect timing before any other games. This is what we need.
Fellas, let me ask both of you guys this. Who should Scoob and Zay play next?
Man, dude, could they play? Nah,
Each
they
other?
probably wouldn't play.
He said each other. He
I
said
actually
each
want
other.
to see. This is
Because Scoob got a big one against Ness coming up.
Oh yeah, the next
Please
quick
make
thing.
sure-
Ooh, that's a
Please
rematch.
Rematch, yeah.
Please make sure that venue is being done the right way. People all in the way and stuff.
yeah. They played in a gym last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
I don't even
That's
know
a big
what's
one for
next
both
for
guys.
Zay. What's
I don't
next
know
for
who
Zay,
he
bro?
plays. Like, I don't know who
Moon.
he plays.
Moon.
Man,
Moon.
low key.
It could be anybody. It's
could be
they.
anybody.
Like I don't mean it in
Moon.
that way, but I'm just like, what makes sense for him?
Mhm.
So I'm
He
thinking
doesn't have any
about.
storylines, which is
Right.
okay. It's okay. I think a Zay versus we've already seen ISO Zay, but I would like to see that game again with no breaks, personally.
I was
Yo,
thinking
yeah,
Tay,
they
too,
did have that
to be
break.
honest.
Because there's like 3 different breaks in the middle of that game. And thing about ISO Tay is a whole different conversation. Is like he is a few free throws, a few possessions away from being in this top 5 conversation.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Closing out games for Tay has been very tough in his career.
Yeah.
Thank
If
you.
he just closes out games better, he's in a whole different. I mean, man, we're not talking about top 8, top 9. We're in that top 6, 5
Yeah.
ballpark.
Thank you.
Like
If
where,
the
where
games
him and Moon could be at.
if the
Yep.
games were to 29, he'd be like undefeated.
You're sick.
Like, it was
You're
crazy.
sick.
Even that Rob game, it felt like it was over. It felt like he
Mm-hmm.
had beaten Rob.
Man,
That was crazy.
tough,
That was
bro.
a crazy comeback. And even for Rob to get that win and then go on to beat Zay,
Mhm.
like, man.
even
That's
when
gonna
Tay
be good
first
ball.
played Zay, it was a close game.
Right.
I mean, he man, yeah.
I mean, it's a barrage of threes from Zay
Yeah.
that got him really over the hump after
Yeah.
all those breaks. He had like 4 straight threes
Yeah.
on Tay, man.
Yeah.
He had to fight back, but Tay has had some unfortunate things happen to him, fellas. But come with the game, bro. Come with the game. It is what it is.
Well, let us know in the comments what you guys think on your top 5 list. I know we're gonna see a lot of different names in there, but this is our top 5. B's is different from me and Millie. Me and Millie on the same page. B, he's a Russell Westbrook fan, so he's a little off the
Petty as hell.
But he no longer coming
He
soon.
will be a king.
He will be Sacramento King very
What the
soon.
man?
I can't believe how that works.
Make sure, hey B, I'm gonna send you a beam. Make sure it goes
Oh,
right in
listen,
the middle of
listen,
Nipsey
if he
and
signs, send me one.
and make sure it goes right in the middle of Nipsey and Russ right there.
Like the odds of him going to the Kings is just the universe aligning.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. Let us know in the comments below. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Peace.
Okay, so I put my top 5 out on TikTok. So for me, at this point, it's gotta be like I'm with Millie and Sale, where it's like, but also like my thing is like I get why BL has had a 1A 1B thing, because it's like they both have arguments for why Rob and Nas are number 1, but I have Nas number 1. I feel like it's a 2A 2B with Rob and what's the name? Zay. Yeah, Nas, Rob, Zay, then who is it? No, matter of fact, I'm gonna just do it like this. Yeah, I'm with that one. The Nas, Rob, Zay, even though I hate doing that, but Scoob and Moon. That's the 5 for me. But honestly, I hope that they just run the game. I hope they just play the game, because also I was like, yo, if so that way Rob wouldn't have to hear anything, go play, finish that stuff with Scoob. But then also folks were saying the same thing that I think it was Sale said, or Millie said, not Millie, Biela said about like, no, it was Sale about like, if he lose, then we'll never get the game. And it's going to always be a, well, you lost to this person. Well, you lost to that person, and you did this, and you did, you know what I'm saying? We never gonna get the game. So yeah, it makes sense to just have the game now. That way it's hot. You know what I'm saying? So we can just get everything out the way, and then we know who number 1 is. But anyway, I'm thinking about it here though. Peace. Bye.